Look, I'm not saying that the only music you can listen to during this mode is Eurobeat. I'm just saying that if you're not listening to Eurobeat, you just will not win the race. It's been decided in the rules, it's unwritten somewhere in the back of the game. You have to have Eurobeat playing to win. There's drifting, there's speed, it's racing. Look, I'm not going to give a comprehensive review of this game mode, because you don't have to think. Let's be honest, you auto aim from the very start, you race, you drive, you go, right? Like, if you want to stay behind and shoot people that go in front of you, that's fine, but eventually you're gonna miss out on the HP on the end of the match, right? Where you're gonna need it if the enemy team is fast enough. I mean, I've had games where I'm so fast. I'm such a speedy speed boy that I end up at the finish line and cap it before the first enemy tank is there. Out of the 5 races I've played today, I've won 4. The first one I didn't win. I got second because I was like, what is the track like? Haha! The first time was always like, what's this or what's that? I mean, when I looked this morning at like 1 in the afternoon, that's morning, shut up. There were people that already played 29, 30 races, right? And you can play 5 races and then wait 40 minutes. 5 races, 40 minutes. So they've been playing like since they woke up at like 7-ish. That's mental to me. Like, what are you doing? The rewards for this game mode aren't even good. You get skins. Do you really want skins of the racers? I mean, no. The only good reward is that one commander driver dude that you get at the very end of collecting like 4 billion trophies or something like that. When this mode got added as the Chaffee races like 4 years ago, I thought it was great because it doesn't have to do anything with all the tanks. It's a completely different game mode apart from that you drive a tank and you shoot at the end. I love this game mode. This is my most fun game mode of all of the game modes that have been there. Out of I'm to be honest, there's too many game modes that I can't remember now. Halloween, PvE, what was that game mode that we just finished? You know, not Frontline, the other one. Wasn't that PvE? Can't remember if I'm really honest. I like racing, alright? And wargaming with even the drifting make this, honestly, a fun mode. Look, there will always be people complaining about the modes that wargaming adds. There was the moon mode, that was just for fun. There was Rampage, where you could get like a Steel Hunter Rampage, I don't know what it was, where you could get the tier 10 Soviet medium reward tank. Wargaming is still trying to find the balance between rewards and the game modes, because they want people to play the game mode, but they don't want them to play the game mode too much. That's why during PvE there was the fuel, and during this there's the timer of 40 minutes. But they don't want them to play them too little or not at all, so they have to add rewards. It's a bit of a shit show if I'm really honest. And with this, again, with this racing, Wargaming has added an impeccably big grind to get, honestly, a very, very good commander with Brothers in Arms and 2 skills already unlocked. That's kind of crazy. But there's no real reason to play this except for having a bit of fun. This game mode will continue for 2 weeks. And they made it a team-based thing where you can get a team red, blue, or green, turtle, turbo, or I don't know, shit show. Wargaming is trying really hard to get people to play this game mode, right? And it's just, within a week, people will have stopped playing this a lot. There's no real reason to play this. It's boring after 2 days because you've seen it races. There's one track, there's 3 tanks, they all play roughly the same. One has an autoloader, one has a one-shot, and I don't know what a Chaffee is. I haven't even played the Leopard or the Chaffee yet. Yeah, it's gonna be Eurobeat again because, like I said, what else? I mean, shit, I wasn't listening to Eurobeat the first race and I didn't win. I listened to Eurobeat the rest of all the races, and I won. 1 + 1 is just, it makes sense, okay? Just do it. Listen to Eurobeat and you'll win. Because honestly, it's not that difficult to win the race if you want to have those 5 trophy points or whatever it is you actually get. I'm not going to play this game mode a lot, right? There's no point. It's fun for a day, and then tomorrow the Planet Zoo beta will come out and I'll play that instead. Because that's something I'm really excited for. What I was really excited for with this game mode was making a video. I almost didn't make this video because I thought my replays are still broken. Turns out I am dumb. It were the micro patches that broke the replays, but because there's no warning of why they don't work, I just assume it's my computer and not World of Tanks that breaks them. So yeah, that's why you got the intro with the way too loud music, which wasn't Eurobeat. I know, it's shameful, but I can't do a video of 10 minutes full of Eurobeat because that, it would make you sick. It would make you sick to your stomach because that's a lot of fast music. You can't handle that all the time. So that was... What song was that again? That was Carpenter Brute's Turbo Killer. It's high, fast-paced music that makes you wanna go super fast juice, okay? Honestly, it's not that difficult to win the race if you don't have teammates that constantly try to pit you like I had in my 4th race. That was annoying. He was constantly up my pooper and running into me left and right, so I spun out the entire time. Eventually, I still won that race because the enemy team was also spinning about a lot. I'm not quite sure. Look, there's no real tactic to playing this. There's no tracking. There's no module damage because you don't have modules. You don't technically have a crew. What you have is a gun and you have hit points. And you have a speed boost that... Honestly, the best time to use the speed boost is coming out of a corner. Because in the corner you lose speed. So therefore when you use the speed boost coming out of the corner, you have that straight where you can get a lot of speed going. The drifting is... Honestly, after a game or two, you've got the drifting. You understand how the drifting works. It's not that difficult. Look, I'm having trouble talking about this game mode because there's just not a lot to talk about. You have 3 tanks, one does a bit faster than the other. Look, they all differ slightly, but not massively, so they all end up probably playing the same. If you don't spin out, you probably win the race. But you don't want to be there alone, because then you'll get gangbanged by the enemy team that's probably there faster. Look, we didn't even really get to fight in the cap circle, because we capped it in 25 seconds. I think that's the fastest you can cap it with 2 people. I don't know, it's just... It's fun for a day, and then you get to wait those 40 minutes to play again.